In the immortal words of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, red alert, all hands to battle stations, because today the country went into alert level red, which is the highest alert level under the current settings, as we fight a community case of the Omicron outbreak. Let's see how the day went down and whether or not resistance is futile. Bit of a shock. I just got out of the shower to find out that the Prime Minister is going to be holding an emergency press conference in about an hour and 10 minutes. And the only reason that that's going to be the case, because she's doing it with the Director General of Health, is because there's likely to be an alert level change due to some kind of community transmission of the Omicron variant, which works really well because I'm supposed to be going to an event up in Northland today. So it's a case of, is this going to scare people away? Are we going to have to deal with new changes? Are people going to freak out? Does this bring out the anti-vaxxers more? Who knows? I'm going to keep you posted though. This is the day that we changed alert levels because of Omicron. So I've just had word that we'll all go for the event today because whatever announcement comes in half an hour or so, it's not going to come into play until probably midnight tonight. So I guess I'm off to Snell's Beach, but I have to make a couple of stops before then, so let's see just how crazy things have gotten out there. Right, so it's now 10:37 on the 23rd of January, which means in like an hour and a half we flick over to red level, which is, the top level under the traffic light system, which doesn't feel like much with Omicron now out there in the neighbourhood, but today was interesting for me for a couple of reasons. One, going to a red level means events get cancelled, and since I'm working in events on a contract, I'm probably going to be out of a job in the next 48 hours. That doesn't come as a surprise, it's just not a very good feeling. And today was really weird in that all of the anti-vaxxers seem to just froth at the bit that I have to deal with on a regular basis. So because I'm dealing with events, we get quite a few comments about, segregation and Nazism and you're worse than Hitler and all the rest of it. I got so many of them today for just, literally following the law, which says at the moment that if you're holding an event under orange, you've got to check people's vaccine passes before they can go into the area. It's the law. It's a way of keeping people safe. Not everybody agrees with it. I certainly don't mind it, but today was tough. Like, I saw an adult throw a full-on tantrum because they weren't allowed to go into the event area, but it's not like we told people they couldn't sit outside and enjoy the show. It's just so strange. And then I had to go to Bunnings in Silverdale today. And Bunnings, if you've never been to Bunnings in Silverdale, you go down the one little road. On the right-hand side, you've got Pack and Save. Left-hand side, you've got Bunnings. Bunnings was super easy to get in and out of. Pack and Save was crazy. Like, this was just before the announcement today, and Pack and Save was fucking insane. Panic shoppers everywhere. But the worst part about all of this announcement today was that people tend to lose their minds a little bit about it. And you see it when you see people go out panic shopping. You see it in how they get stressed out and start acting on social media or in public. But it was driving back from Northland that threw me. Like, check out this video footage here of just how bad the drivers were trying to get back into Auckland today. It was insane and dangerous. People speeding and riding in the middle of double lanes, blocking everyone off and just not going any speed and blocking everyone. It was fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts. And now we've got like an hour and 20 minutes until red, which doesn't change much. It's basically mask up everywhere you go, work from home if you can, try and avoid going out, but there's no restriction on movement, which seems a really stupid way to stop a virus from moving around. But I guess by the time this video goes out in like 10 days or something like that, we'll know whether or not it's worked or whether or not we're just going to let things go. Either way, I'm really not looking forward to it. Really not looking forward to it because I'm still at least a month away from being able to get my booster. I've got a friend who has just been in hospital with COVID, and it's horrifying seeing how hard it can hit people, and the idea of letting a mild variant through. It's still a fucking virus that kills people. Mild doesn't necessarily mean that it's better for you. It just means it's not as bad as the super, super killer version of it. You know what? It's far too late for this, and I haven't had anything to drink tonight, and I really, really feel like I should have. But it happens. That and the person I've been texting, who's, kind of cute and fun to chat to, hasn't texted me back tonight. Makes me feel sad. Anyway, I'm going to sleep in that thing behind me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope once we're in the red level everybody calms the fuck down. If not, I'm going to get my torch and pitchfork ready. Alright, ka kite anō everybody.